Hy-Brasil is the name of that painting. I don't know. Okay, apparently none of the ones that I copied actually show the little channel in the island. But
no, I'm with you.
Often, it's usually depicted with that little channel, and part of the theory is that the reason that it's sometimes shown as round, and then sometimes with the channel, and then sometimes, like here, where it's split in half entirely. Where's this one again? There, where it's got a channel right through it, is basically as the sea level rose, it was filling in the lower parts, and so what used to be above no longer is. Yeah, and then that it's finally called Brazil Rock before it disappears entirely. I mean,
again, damn global warming.
Yeah, what do I know? But it just doesn't seem as crazy as I would have expected.
But I have a question. At this point, they've got divers and radar and...
I don't know, because I'm not an expert, and I didn't find anything that said it, but my gut feeling is nobody takes it seriously enough to spend the money.
Okay, how many books were written about the face of Mars?
But that's one guy!
Okay, but they can't... Okay, one guy bullshit. There were a lot of people that believe in that face.
Right, but he was one guy who wrote it.
Okay.
And he took his own time to do it.
Nobody can have a scuba gear and a paddle boat and go the fuck out there to check.
Okay, so the video does reference a book, which I am working on, but it's a really long book. I got the audiobook.
Okay.
So I could listen in the car and stuff and whatever. And the audiobook was 35 hours long.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
So I'm 10 hours in.
Yeah.
But it talks in general about underwater evidence of human civilization.
Oh.
So some sites off the coast of... There's 2 sites off the coast of India that it talks about, and 1 site off the coast of Japan. I assume at some point...
It's going to get to...
It might say something about Hy-Brasil, since it was referenced in the video. But it might not. It might just be a general concept reference about the rising sea levels and why it doesn't necessarily align perfectly. Like, some parts of the sea rose faster than others.
Right.
And why... Like, if we zoom out here on Google, there's this big fault here where it's, like, pulling apart. So there's seismic activity, local seismic activity, which can affect things locally more than it does globally.
So the old man and the bunnies are now aquatic mermaids? They're
Could
Merbunnies?
be. They could be Merbunnies.
Yes!
They could be.
They've evolved.
As far as I know, no one has taken the time to prove you wrong, so go with it.
Yes, there are Merbunnies, and they're enjoying their Merland.
Colby, sir.
He agrees with the Merbunnies.
Yeah, he's working on his
hunting
attack skills.
Merbunnies.
Yeah. So, yeah, that one, that's...
Colby.
You are driving me nuts, cat. Driving me nuts. Just play with your toy and leave the box alone. But yeah, so it was very vague and very conflicting and lots of different stories, but randomly, the one out of nowhere YouTube video by I don't even know who YouTube person was actually the most convincing argument.
I'm for a land of bunnies and an old crazy man.
Yeah. So, that's what I got. That's Hy-Brasil.
Woohoo!
It's a land of just random
Bunnies.
myth and contradiction and...
Bunnies.
And bunnies.
And bunnies.
And bunnies.
Hermits and bunnies.
Alright. Yeah.
Woohoo! Number 11.
Number 11 is in the books. If you enjoyed the podcast or today's episode, hopefully both, like, review, share, subscribe. Please help us out because we cannot do this by ourselves.
Do it for the Merbunnies.
Yes, the Merbunnies need you. You can find us on Instagram at Our Trivial Obsessions. You can find us on Facebook at Our Trivial Obsessions. You can find us on the World Wide Web. We have our own site, and that's where you will see all of our photos and our references. That is www.ourtrivialobsessions.com. You can also email us at randomqueensobsess@gmail.com. Random.
Because we are.
Queens.
Because we are.
Obsess. Because we do. @gmail.com. That's where you would need to email us to put in any requests for future episode topics. Do not send us a
DM, instant message, whatever. It will get lost.
Yeah, not on Instagram, not on Facebook.
Please send us your pictures of Merbunnies.
I am currently accepting pictures of Merbunnies.
Yes.
We will put them on the website. Please give us your permission.
Yes, and put your artistic name on there, and we'll show everyone the majestic Merbunnies.
I like it. All right, we will see you next week. Episode 12 next week?
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's like 3 whole months.
Oh my god.
What are we doing? All right, we'll see you next week.
Bye.